Pinch salt is, aquí.
Michele MacDonald and her husband fell in love with San Felipe, Mexico years ago. They decided to make it their home and then take on a project, the Placita.
We had remodeled this building about 7 or 8 years ago. We purchased it. It was one of the ugliest looking buildings in town. And we remodeled it into a 3-story building. We have 19 rental units in here, and we have everything from the state fishing office to a local gallery, restaurant upstairs, attorneys. Our favorite is our salt store.
The salt store, the San Felipe Salt Company, home to all sorts of salt flavors.
This is our partner in crime. This is Francisco Sosa.
Francisco, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Do you know a lot about salt? Uh-oh, he does, right?
Yes.
Francisco Sosa knows everything about salt.
We do have a smoked salt from Mesquite, from Copal, and from Cachanilla. Copal is one of the Indians they used to use for dope.
So am I going to get high on this stuff?
Oh!
Okay.
It's just the smoke concentrated in the grain of salt. We have a lot of mesquite in San Felipe, so I take the mesquite and I just smoke it like I do with the copal. My favorite is copal, and other one we call cachanilla.
Might be his favorite, maybe a tad too spicy for my husband Ken.
And now just taste it.
Now just taste.
You have a water here?
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, do we need water?
Wow, I got punked.
It's great on scrambled eggs too.
Yeah, anything that doesn't have flavor, that'll spice it up.
So how this all got started?
We retired down here and he was board stiff. So we saw the Salinas where they make the salt, and we drove down there and tasted the salt, sent it off to the States to have it tested. It came back pure as driven snow.
They found their beautiful glass salt containers in Guadalajara, all hand-blown with adjustable grinder tops. As far as their friends,
I tell you what, our kids, everybody thinks we're crazy. Our kids called us and said, hey, when are you coming home? And we said, we think we are home. This is absolutely beautiful.
Side note to all of this, Michele was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2005. They headed to Palm Springs for treatment, a lumpectomy, and some chemo. She's doing great. But when they came back to San Felipe,
My husband and I looked at each other and we said, what do people in San Felipe know about breast cancer? Nothing. So we founded the San Felipe Cancer Foundation.
yeah, that pink building you can't miss on the way into town, the foundation's headquarters.
We see about 5,000 women a year. When we first started, they knew nothing about breast cancer. About 12% of the people need further testing, evaluation, or treatment for cancer. So it's a huge addition to this community.
Helping others with their health and with their food, just several reasons to love the San Felipe Salt Company and the people behind it.